Hello everyone, I'm Russ Frushtick, and we are here with Prideful Sloth. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Very cool studio name here, and they've got a game called Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles. You've got some heavy alliteration there in the subtitle.
We do. It does sound nice, though.
It does sound nice. Let's jump in, because I feel like just the visuals of this game alone certainly start telling the tale of like what kind of game you guys made.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll get into it.
We've got some character customization here.
Yep, it's quite light, but it's interesting just when you look at it, when you hand it over to people, what exactly they actually think is enough to make a character look like them. It's a lot, nose detail, things like that are wonderful, but that's, if you give it to an 8-year-old, they'll just think long hair is girl, short hair is boy, done.
Yeah, right. Cool, so we're going through this cave, and you guys have this. How would you describe the art style? It looks like almost living toys.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I mean, I guess there's quite a bit of inspiration that's come from places. Some interesting ones that like waifu, and we looked at some of the Korra stuff as well too. Obviously, Wind Waker's an inspiration. I don't know anybody that can say that they've never been inspired by Zelda, though.
Of course.
So yeah.
Of course.
So this is. So we've sort of jumped you in just past the starting point of the demo. You've shipwrecked. You come out with your little sprite friend, and apparently you look a bit bad. You probably didn't notice that because you didn't shipwreck.
Yeah.
And now you're into the world. Off you go. So I think fishing. Everybody loves fishing.
Of course. You've got an umbrella there. Do you start the game with the umbrella, or is that something you have to earn?
No, you start with it. And we wanted to create a very safe and gentle world. So it's our version of falling damage.
Yeah.
Instead of dying or anything, you just gently land with your little Mary Poppins umbrella.
How nice. So it just kicks in automatically?
Yeah.
Very
cool.
cool.
Actually, there we go. Just get a bit more. So these are little groffles. I love these things. They run away from you. All the animals do until you have food to entice them that they like. They all have a favorite food.
You've got kind of a bantha vibe going on. Marching around there. So we are heading to go fish, you said?
Yes, yeah, because that's one of those ones. Everybody, there's people are very polar on what they like and don't like about fishing, and we get asked about the fishing mechanics. I figured let's start with fishing.
Sure, easy place to start. We've got some clay. We're gonna make use of that later, perhaps.
If we've got time, absolutely.
That guy wants you to talk to him, but we're not going to right now.
But he's got some amazing mutton chops, that guy.
Oh yeah, very cool facial hair going on here.
We've got some there's some fun stuff later on in another area. I got the task of customizing some of the NPCs.
Oh, nice.
And in the end, I made one that looks like the IT guy that everybody knows, with the baggy cardigan and baggy trousers and the long hair.
Yes.
And I looked at him like, I just made the IT guy.
Was that intentional, or that just sort of happened?
No, I was just putting stuff together, and I just looked at him. I'm like, oh,
wow, uncanny.
IT guy. So with fishing, you have control over the bobber.
Oh, nice.
You can move it around, and we have different rarities of fish. And then that way, so you can try and use your skill to catch the ones you want.
So you're basically matching the analog stick with the direction that it's kind of telling you?
Yeah, and it's a nice
little dip fish.
Yes.
I feel like that is not quite the prize mackerel that you were hoping for.
No, not the dip fish. I think says pretty much will hop on the hook.
Yes.
So unfortunately, we've got another one.
And fish be sold for currency, or?
Yeah, absolutely. You can cook them as well too, make some food out of them. So, and I believe there's some critters elsewhere that like fish in the world. So let's see if we can avoid.
Can you tell which one's the dip fish?
Size.
Oh yeah,
shadow.
Sure.
No.
Is that him?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can definitely tell. You'll see, we've based it off as shadow sizes, so you can see when the larger fish start coming in. This is hoping we can possibly get one.
And does this work in any body of water in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And there may be a couple of secret places to fish, so you never know. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get it in. There we go. There's a big fish. Yeah.
was thinking about it. There we go.
I'd love to see have the bog fish that you managed to fish out of a toilet or something. That would be amazing. So there we go.
Let's see. Lace fish. Oh, very pretty.
Yeah. So that's our fishing.
Nice.
Do you want to give it a go?
Oh no, I think
Okay.
I think it's all on you. I
Fair
haven't
enough.
eaten enough today. It'll be real bad.
So one of the things we have in the world is this Merc up here, and you see it around, and this is part of the main story, is cleaning it up, which you need your little sprite friends to help clean.
Sure.
And this ties in with the more long-term narrative of the entire story. And
So this is a gating mechanism,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah.
yeah, and so you can see off in the distance the bigger Merc.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's sort of that's your point of discovery to go to and find out the source of it and learn a bit about yourself as well too, and your family, and very pretty much based off of the hero's journey sort of quest line that we all know and love, from Gilgamesh to Star Wars. So, but that was everything in the world. We worked to make sure that it felt like somewhere you knew.
Yeah.
Even if you've not been there before, it's just a very comfortable place. And so we wanted to make sure that it's our grass fox. And
Adorable fox.
we wanted to just make sure that everybody, like I said, you jump into it and you know where you are, even if you've never played it before.
Yeah, absolutely.
While we're up here, we'll go see Benedict. Benedict, plant a trap. So he will give us some traps to put down. And we don't actually harm anything in the game.
Okay. Except for the fish.
Except
I
for the
think-
fish.
Yeah.
But harming fish I think is acceptable.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But basically the traps are the little mystery meat boxes. You
Okay.
plant them and then you come back later and you can get meat and
Oh,
pelts
nice.
and other things. But I just like the mystery meat box.
Can you speak to the year cycle and sort of how that plays in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we have day-night cycles, which you can see as we're getting into evening now, and then we have seasonal cycles as well too. So we have spring, summer, autumn/fall, winter in here. You'll find that the seasonal cycles also close off and open up certain areas.
Oh, cool.
We're not locking you out of them completely, but it's more so, a pond freezes over and it makes your path easier to get to, or there's a treasure chest with something unique in there that you can only get during that time of year, and things like that too. So it's more about trying to utilize the time of year if you want to get somewhere quickly, etc. as well. And it just looks really nice too.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
it does.
it's grasslands in winter with snow on the ground. It's pretty. I don't think you want to sit here for 4 hours to wait for
Yeah,
it, though.
probably not. I don't know if we're gonna make it. So that's about how long it takes, is 4 hours to cycle through.
I might even be a bit longer. I haven't sat around with it for a while. To be fair, mainly because we develop and cheat, don't we?
Sure, of course.
So I'd have to.
Looks like
it's a
about
decent
a minute
amount.
a day, give or take, maybe a
So-
little longer.
So it takes a little bit of time though, because
Yeah.
we're now on day 2. So we also have some of the fun customization stuff
clothes.
everybody likes, some clothes and some hair. So we have, there it is. We have a bit of fun. So as you can see, my character is a female, and now she's beautiful ladybeard.
Very nice.
Nice lush ladybeard.
Oh, I like that. The thick
yeah,
beard,
yeah.
Works.
So, and we have the top knot for,
cool.
those who like top knots.
Samurai style.
Yeah, or I was going to say hipster.
Yes, or the
Yeah.
hipster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Man bun, I believe it's called.
Yes, man bun. Yeah, that's why we stuck without the man bun, just went top knot.
Yes.
But yeah. So I think that looks pretty good. And we've got some clothes hiding in another chest. But yeah, the customization's fun. But we're happy for anybody to be whatever they want to be. So ladybeard is fine.
Totally.
And men in a skirt also works just as well. And then I thought after we run around, so this is just getting, I don't think showing you the quests is probably the most exciting part of the game.
Yeah, it seems
that's
like.
why I thought I'd run around a bit instead.
Yeah,
and
it
just
seems like
sort of-
exploration is really
Yeah.
the core of what you guys wanted to focus on.
Absolutely. It's having the little things that drag you through that are nice. So we can cut grass. 'Cause cutting grass is also a lot
Very
of fun.
satisfying.
It is. It is. So the grass cutting is a nice sort of simple hit. And it's maybe a slightly odd way to look at it in our game, but we took took it from the style of static combat, basically. And I can show you the difference between that and chopping trees. Yeah, we really wanted to make sure that it still felt, there's some combats there is a nice way to feel empowered.
Sure.
And, you know, as well as other things, but it's quite nice to feel empowered. She's got the axe. And so we wanted to make sure that it's still satisfying to collect things. And so in working through, you know, light to heavy hits, so we wanted to make sure that, you know, you've got the nice little light things, which are grass and a few other, and then the trees and the big boulders are sort of the heavy combat, so they take 3 hits. But we also have a nice sort of light, heavy animation combo that goes along with them too.
Okay, so we're gonna take this
1,
tree down.
2, and you get a nice,
Very satisfying.
yeah.
And the trees, will they come back, or you need to plant new trees?
If
or?
you leave the stumps, they'll
Yeah.
regrow, and if you deforest, then you'll get seeds and you can plant.
Very nice. Oh, there you go.
Yep. So, and you get rewards for it. And we have cats, because what game doesn't need cats? in the
Oh,
box?
and now it's in a little box.
Yep. Yep. And
Cat.
it's-
There's a lot of games with cats happening right now. We just had Tacoma in a second ago, and they had a
Yep.
cat. It's all over the place.
And well, I think the internet's pretty much set us up for it,
Yes,
hasn't it?
undeniably.
But yes, it's a part of a long-term ongoing quest. So there's 55 cats in the
Oh, wow.
world. So
Nice.
yeah,
More cats equals better.
we love. Oh, absolutely.
So you have like a nice beach set up
Yeah.
here, and really the lighting is just fantastic. It
Thank you.
kind of gives this like fantasy, very welcoming, very warm, but just a fantasy, idyllic environment. Really looks terrific. Ooh, we've
Sure.
got earmuffs, pretty cool.
Yeah, so
and
we got some glass. So I mean,
nice.
almost a little bit headphone looking, which I like
Yeah.
too. So we can go a little bit trendy with the sunnies.
Sure. So is the progression is the progression tied to essentially getting all these customization stuff, or is there a leveling system? How does that sort of work out?
You know, we skipped leveling system. So there's a base amount of crafting that you do that you sort of need to unlock and progress through the main story. But past that, you can do what you want. We have 8 villages. Each village has a focus. So why don't we go run over to that over there, the Taylor Village, and just take a look. And each one has their own theme, and it's also tied to the biomes as well too. So we've got crafting. I'm gonna probably drop the list. Crafting, cooking. So crafting, sorry, tailoring, cooking. What else is in there? Brewing is in there. We've got what we call the constructor, which tends to work more with stone. We have the woodworking, which is with wood. We've got, sorry, stopping, master craftsman, which is kind of like the, if you want it and you want to bling it, then the master craftsman's the way to go. You've got a backpack, and now you've got a blingy gold backpack.
Oh,
so
very cool.
they're sort of the ones that bling it. There's a few more in there. I'm certain I'm probably forgetting.
So here it looks like we're going towards a town.
Yes, yeah, this is one of the new areas that we're showing off now for PAX as well. So I think you guys are actually the first people we're showing it to.
Very cool.
So this is our Taylor Village, Bob and Tuff. And as you can see, we've got creepy scarecrow.
Yeah, that is creepy, man.
And it's talking scarecrow. We'll ignore him for now.
Probably
Creepy
wise.
scarecrow. Wait.
Oh, he really wants to talk to us.
And he's probably right. It probably isn't the worst decision you'll ever make in life. But yes, this is our tailoring village, and like I said, you can see it's very much focused on fashion. And ooh, what's this? It's another
Oh,
sprite.
sweet.
We found another sprite.
So they're just hidden around the world. You'll
Yep.
just spot them, and
Yep.
and then you can use them to access those spots. So in this case, we have the 2. We could go back theoretically.
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely. And they have their own. Oh, and this is Katie. Katie really wants a beard.
Okay.
So she wants you to find a special fish. We won't do it, but she wants us to find a special fish so she can grow a beard that's as beautiful as Boone's.
What does the fish have anything to do with it?
Well, it's apparently a local rumor that,
Okay.
as we're seeing now, she heard from Macy's friend's cousin, aunt's neighbor.
Oh, sure.
Yes, as you do.
Yes.
That
the word has been spreading.
Yes, that the ghost fish stew will help her grow her beautiful, luscious beard. So we all like a little bit of a beard quest.
Totally.
And it's only at night, so she'll have to put it on her face and sleep and see how wonderful and pretty she is the next morning. Yeah, so this is one of the new areas. We've got tailoring focus here. Oh, look, it's another sprite. But yeah, the sprites have different... They all have different styles to them. We've tried to make them all look unique. And one of the features that we need to get set yet is that you can pick which sprite follows you. Right now it defaults to
neat.
Lumi.
Yeah.
But you can pick which sprite you want.
That's very cool.
I was trying to think of where the ball of yarn is. There it is. We can go see our IT guy while we're here.
That is an epic ball of yarn.
Yes. So here is IT guy.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Let's be fair. We've probably all worked with IT guy before.
Yeah.
It was just like I said, it made me laugh when I did that. I was like, I actually know this guy.
Yeah, I buy it.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is exit out and load into another quick save we have, and we can look at a little bit of farming,
Cool.
because that's also something we all like.
Sounds
farming.
great.
So let me see if I remember this. Yes, there we are. Woohoo! So here we are, all set up with
We've
all
got
of our
all that
tools.
gear now,
Yeah, all of our
nice.
gear, and you can see different backpack as well too.
Oh, yes.
And so, yes, right now we need to craft a pin, and we can go adopt some groffles, and then we can go adopt some grass foxes as well too. There we go. So to edit the farm, after we've crafted, we come in here, and now we're in interaction mode. This is the space of the farm that we have, and we've got, just some of the basic decoration tools we've got. We also have makers that you can place down, seed makers, put a crop in, get a seed, spinning wheel, take fluff and wool, get yarn, the homes for the animals, garden plots, so you can grow your vegetables and trees and decorations.
That's awesome.
And
Very robust.
Food, because we want to make the animals have a happiness, and we want to make sure that they're fed. So I'm not gonna make it pretty. So I'm just gonna put some down,
Whoosh.
and then we can.
And is this the size of your farm by default, or can you expand it or change the size at all?
It's the size right now, but instead of expanding, we actually have 5 farms.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because in an open world game, nobody wants to get the animal from the other side of the island and try and run it down.
Very true.
So we actually have farms dotted throughout, and they're all different. So the other thing we've done is we've made them different shapes and sizes, because there's also, we all like that element of min-maxing and making everything as nice and as special as we can.
Very
so
true.
yes, in this instance, we've set it up for the people who really want to spend the time to try and min-max what they can fit. So we'll finish this quest, and then he's going to tell us how to adopt a groffle, because they are the best. I'm not partial
Oh, yes, the
at all.
groffles.
And once we befriend one, they nicely make milk for us too. So the secret is they like psyllium seeds. We've got a new recipe, so we will take some psyllium flowers and mush them down into psyllium seeds. And let's go find a groffle.
I think we got one.
Here we go. Come on, groffle. Yes, absolutely yes.
Of course. Very fond.
Yeah. Very happy
And
animals.
He's following you. Success.
Yay. They get a little bit bored if you wander too far off, and sometimes a little bit narcoleptic if it's not. You wander off, and then you come back, and they're just like, no, sleep.
Passed out. Yeah.
Yep. So he's well on his way to following us. I can bring him back in. Come on, Grapple.
Yeah, there we go. Is that him?
Yeah.
That's his moo?
Yeah, for now. We'll see. We'll see if we don't fix it before the end.
I like how drawn out it is.
I still think I laugh because to me it sounds like those old cans
yeah,
that you,
sure,
that you
the
tip
cow
in.
can, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always think it sounds like. All right, so we've got him. He's happy and in his home, and we can let's care for him and say hi, Gruffle. a little bit drawn out, but that's all right. So what I want to grab too is the grass pandas. We put down grass foxes. Sorry, they're very much based off red pandas though. So one of the things that we've done with this as well too is the area has happiness levels. So you'll see, as you plant more trees and do nice things in the area, the happiness goes up.
Mm-hmm.
It affects animal spawn rates, how often you see them. So sometimes you might only find a herd of a couple of groffles where as the happiness goes up, then you start seeing that nature brought back into it and seeing, oh, look, now instead we have a herd of 7 or 8 groffles.
Sure,
and
yeah.
so we wanted to also, reinforce the fact that doing nice things for the world.
Good things happen.
Yep, and it also affects spawn rates for things like chopping trees as you improve the area, remove some of the murk, find more sprites. You'll find that you start getting better drop rates too. And like I said, again, all just sort of reinforcing being a nice person.
Totally. I wanted to make sure before we wrapped up, was there any other features you wanted to show off before things close out?
No, if we've got time, we'll get Grass Fox back there, and then we can, oh no, come on, Grass Fox. And then we can shut down.
He is eager.
He is.
Not
He
the
is
speediest
traveling.
of fellows, but he is eager.
he is traveling a long way for us.
That's
so.
true. You can tell he's a little winded at this point.
The lovely one too is when you have 2 of the animals and you walk away, you come back later and you get surprised baby animal. The baby animals are adorable.
Yeah.
Come on, Grass Fox, we're almost there.
Don't fall asleep.
I don't think there is Narcolepticus agrophilus.
Okay,
There's
good.
our entry.
Oh, there we go.
And
Success.
absolutely, and then we will tell him he is a good little grass fox because this is my favorite thing.
Oh, very, very cute.
I absolutely love that. I the first time I saw that after it had gone in and I was playing with it, I was like, oh my god,
It's perfect.
so perfect. All right.
Well,
so there we
lovely.
go.
Yeah, the game looks terrific. So when
Thank
can
you.
people expect to play it?
So we've listed Q2 as a launch date. We don't have an exact date. We're actually, when we're here at GDC, we're talking with platform holders and we're basically trying to find optimal time to get it out.
Cool.
So hopefully we'll have an exact date for you very soon.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you guys so much for coming
No
in.
worries.
It really
Thank you.
looks terrific, and I'm very eager to play it myself.
Thank you.
Excellent.